Hello everyone and welcome to Bridge English channel, where learning English is simple, warm, and enjoyable. A bridge that brings you closer to new friends, new cultures, and people all around the world. I'm Catherine.
Hello, Catherine. And hello to all our wonderful listeners. It's really nice to be here with you once more.
It really is. Every time we sit down to record, I feel happy. I feel like we're all sharing the same moment, just talking, learning, and laughing together.
Yes, it feels comfortable, like a friendly place where people can learn English in a relaxed way.
Exactly. I love that people from all over the world listen to us. It makes this podcast feel real and full of life.
That's so true. And Catherine, how are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm really happy we're here together today.
Me too. It feels like a good moment to talk and just be together.
Before we begin, please like this episode and subscribe. Your support helps us grow and gives us energy to make more helpful lessons for you.
Yes, it really helps us.
So, John, today we're talking about making decisions in English. And honestly, I think this is something everyone struggles with.
Absolutely. Even in your own language, making decisions can feel heavy sometimes. And in another language, it can feel twice as hard.
Exactly. Sometimes you know what you want, but the words don't come out, and you start to hesitate.
Or you start talking and then think, maybe that's not what I meant, and you stop halfway.
Yes, that moment when your brain says one thing and your mouth says another, and you just freeze.
I've seen that so many times. People worry about sounding wrong, so they say nothing at all.
And that's such a pity, because making a decision doesn't always need perfect English.
That's a really important point. Most of the time, people just want to understand you, not judge your grammar.
Exactly. Even simple phrases can be enough to show your choice or your feeling.
Like when someone asks, do you want coffee or tea, and you don't need a long answer at all.
Yes, you can just say, I'll go with coffee, and that's already a clear decision.
I love that phrase, I'll go with. It sounds natural and calm, not too strong.
And it gives you a little space, like you thought about it, even if the decision was quick.
Right. Another one I hear a lot is, I think I'll, which is very soft and friendly.
Yes, saying I think I'll take the blue one feels less scary than saying I decide to take the blue one.
Exactly. Decide sounds big and serious, but think all feels human and everyday.
And that's important for learners because daily decisions are usually small, not life-changing.
True. Choosing food, choosing a plan, choosing what to say yes or no to, these are daily moments.
And sometimes we don't even feel sure. We're just leaning in one direction.
That's when people often say, I'm not sure, but maybe, which is very honest.
Yes, and it shows that you're still thinking, not closing the door completely.
I remember a learner once told me, I'm half sure, and I thought that was actually quite cute.
It is cute, and people understand it immediately, even if it's not perfect English.
That's the beauty of real communication, meaning matters more than perfection.
Exactly. And making decisions is also emotional. Sometimes you feel pressure from others.
Oh, yes. Like when friends ask, so what are we doing tonight? And everyone looks at you.
That moment can be stressful, especially if you're thinking in English and translating in your head.
And you might say, I don't know, let me think, just to buy yourself a little time.
That phrase, let me think, is so useful. It gives your brain a short break.
And it sounds completely natural. Native speakers use it all the time.
Another one I love is, I haven't decided yet. It's honest and clear.
Yes, and it removes pressure because you're not refusing, you're just not ready.
Exactly. And that's a nice thing to remember. You don't have to decide immediately.
That's a sentence worth sharing, actually. You don't have to decide immediately.
I agree. Many people feel rushed. especially in another language, and that can be overwhelming.
And when you rush, you sometimes say yes when you actually want to say no.
Oh yes, that happens a lot. Saying no is also a decision, and it can be hard.
Especially politely. People worry about sounding rude.
But simple phrases like, I don't think I can, are very gentle.
Or I'd rather not, which sounds soft and respectful.
Exactly. You're still making a decision, but in a kind way.
And that builds confidence. Every small decision you express in English helps you trust yourself more.
That's such an important feeling. Trusting yourself in another language changes everything.
It really does. And it doesn't happen overnight. It grows step by step.
Just like this conversation. We're taking it slowly, one decision, one phrase at a time.
And if you make a mistake, that's okay. You can correct yourself and move on.
Yes. You can say, actually, let me change that, and people will understand.
That's another very human moment, changing your mind.
And changing your mind is also a decision, which is completely normal.
Definitely. No one expects you to be perfect or always sure.
And that's a comforting thought, especially for learners listening right now.
You're allowed to be unsure, to pause, and to find your words.
And we're right here with you, exploring this together.
Exactly, and we'll continue this conversation in the next part.
Yes, there's more to talk about, especially real-life moments where decisions feel tricky.
You know, Catherine, one thing I notice is that many learners feel nervous when their decision might affect someone else.
Yes, like when you're choosing for a group, or when someone is waiting for your answer.
Exactly, it suddenly feels bigger than it really is.
And the language pressure adds to it. You're not only deciding, you're also choosing the right words.
Sometimes people start with, I don't know how to say this, which is actually very honest.
It is. And it shows you're trying, which people usually appreciate.
Another soft way to start is, I'm leaning toward, which sounds thoughtful, not final.
I like that one. It feels like your decision is still breathing, not locked.
Yes, like you're open to change if needed.
And that's realistic. Many decisions are not black or white.
True, they're often somewhere in the middle.
I also notice that people worry about being too direct in English.
Especially if their culture values indirect communication.
Exactly. But English has many gentle ways to decide without sounding harsh.
For example, instead of saying no, you can say, I don't think it's the right time.
That's a great one. It's clear, but still kind.
Or I'm not comfortable with that, which is honest and respectful.
Yes, and it protects your boundaries, which is important.
Making decisions is also about listening to yourself, not only to others.
That's such a powerful idea. Listening to yourself in another language takes courage.
It really does. You're learning to trust your feelings and your words at the same time.
And sometimes you feel torn. Part of you wants to say yes. Another part wants to say no.
That's when people often say, I'm in two minds about it.
I love that expression. It perfectly describes that feeling.
And it's very human. Everyone feels that way sometimes.
Using a phrase like that also buys you time, which can reduce stress.
Yes, time is your friend when making decisions.
Another simple one is, I need a bit more time to think.
That sentence alone can save you from many uncomfortable moments.
And it reminds you that you're allowed to pause.
That's another sentence worth sharing. You're allowed to pause.
Definitely. Pausing is not weakness. It's awareness.
I wish more learners believed that.
Me too. Many people think fluency means speaking fast.
But fluency can also mean speaking calmly and clearly.
Exactly. Even if there are pauses, hesitations, or small corrections.
Those are signs of real thinking, not failure.
And decision-making often needs thinking.
especially for bigger choices like work, moving, or relationships.
Yes, those moments can feel heavy, even in your native language.
In English, people often say, "I've been thinking a lot about this."
That phrase signals that your decision comes from reflection.
And people usually respect that.
Another phrase I hear is after some thought, which sounds calm and clear.
Yes, it shows you didn't decide randomly.
But for small things, you don't need that much explanation.
True, for small decisions, simple is better.
Like, let's go with this one, or this works for me.
I love "this works for me." It's friendly and confident.
And it doesn't close the conversation completely.
Exactly, it leaves space for others to react.
Making decisions is also about energy. Sometimes you're just tired.
Oh yes, when you're tired, even small choices feel big.
That's when people say, I don't have the energy to decide right now.
And that's completely okay.
It's honest and it takes care of yourself.
Self-care is also part of communication.
Absolutely, and language should support you, not push you.
I think that's something learners slowly discover.
Yes, step by step with practice and kindness toward themselves.
And with moments of success, even small ones,
Like the first time you say no and feel okay about it,
or the first time you change your mind out loud,
those moments stay with you.
they build confidence quietly.
And confidence makes future decisions easier.
It becomes a positive cycle.
Exactly. And mistakes along the way don't break that cycle.
They're part of it.
If anything, they make it more real.
Real is what we want here.
Yes, real conversations, real choices, real people.
And real listeners who are learning with us.
If you're listening right now and feeling unsure about a decision, that's okay.
You're not behind. You're human.
And you don't need perfect English to make a good choice.
Meaning comes first. Always.
We'll talk a bit more about that feeling of trust in the next part.
Yes, especially how decisions connect to confidence over time.
You know, John, when people start trusting their decisions in English, something shifts inside them.
Yes, it's like they stop asking, "Is my English good enough?" and start asking, "What do I actually want?"
Exactly. The focus moves from language to life.
And that's when English becomes a tool, not a test.
I love that idea. A tool, not a test. That sentence really stays with you.
It's true though. Language should help you live, not stress you out.
And making decisions is part of living. You can't avoid it.
Even choosing not to choose is still a decision.
That's such an interesting point. Silence can also be a choice.
Yes, but sometimes silence comes from fear, not from clarity.
And that's when gentle language can help you step forward.
Like saying, "I'm not ready yet," instead of disappearing.
Exactly. It keeps you present in the conversation.
Presence is powerful, even when you're unsure.
Especially when you're unsure. That honesty builds trust.
With others and with yourself.
I think many learners are harder on themselves than anyone else.
Definitely, they expect perfect sentences for simple decisions.
But real life doesn't work like that. People speak imperfectly all the time.
Native speakers too. We hesitate, we change our minds, we restart sentences.
And no one notices or cares because the meaning is clear.
That's such a comforting thing to remember.
Yes. If the meaning is clear, you're doing well.
Another sentence worth sharing, honestly.
I agree. If the meaning is clear, you're doing well.
When learners really believe that, their confidence grows naturally.
And then decisions feel lighter, not so heavy.
You stop overthinking every word.
And you start enjoying the conversation more.
Enjoyment changes everything.
It really does. When you enjoy speaking, you speak more.
And when you speak more, you improve without noticing.
That's the magic of invisible learning.
Exactly. No pressure, no force.
Just real moments, like choosing, answering, reacting.
And sometimes laughing at yourself when you say something funny by accident.
Oh yes, those moments are the best.
They remind you that language is alive, not perfect.
And you're allowed to be alive in it too.
I hope listeners feel that permission today.
Me too. Permission to pause, to choose slowly, to change their mind.
And to trust that their English is enough for today.
Because today is all we ever have.
That's a beautiful way to see it.
Before we say goodbye, we have a small invitation for you.
Yes, just a gentle one.
If today's conversation felt helpful or comforting, please leave a comment below.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
At the end of this episode, we'll ask you a question about today's topic. Please answer it in the comments.
And tell us what you want the next episode to be about.
We read your comments with care and attention.
And we reply with heart.
We're here to walk with you on this journey and help you feel more confident in English, one step at a time.
You're not alone.
Thank you for being with us today.
We'll talk again very soon.
Take care.